everybody, Denise and Eric with Perry Hill Farms. We wanted to come on here and do a video. Eric and I got off of work a little early today and we're heading out to the pasture to work on putting a fence up to create kind of a pasture for our cows when they go into labor so they'll be close to the barn and not far out in the pasture. We have to hunt them down and try to find them. So we're going to get out there and build on that some today and put some goat fence around it too, so it gives our goats a little bit of opportunity to have a bigger pasture to go out into and graze during the day and all that. So we're going to head out there and get started. We got all of our supplies loaded and we got stopped by the hog pen. I don't know if you can see that. We got slop we're going to drop off on the hogs, so we're going to head out that way, okay? So our babies heard us coming down to head to the hog slop and they want to come out to join us. So you'll have to watch and see they're pitching a fit. So we're going to let them come out to the pen with us and hang out in the pasture with us for a little bit. So we're out here on our pasture and there's a little area around our pond and close to our barn that we want to kind of enclose in for our cows when they go into labor, to kind of a calving pasture for them. It's something that Eric's been wanting to do for a long time for them, and so I wanted to kind of show you where we're at. You know, out in the pasture we have this long fence row that comes all the way down from where our barn is up there. It comes all the way down here, and we wanted to run the fence pretty much where Eric's at, all the way across right here to the water, and put a gate up. And then we're going to put some goat fencing on it all the way around, so the goats can have all of this pasture back here to graze on. Their barn is up that way, so we'll put a gate up there so they can come out in this area and have a place to graze and eat more grass and all. So we're going to get started digging holes and get it ready to put the fence up.
Alright, so I just had a few holes to dig with a post hole digger. And so what I'm going to do is, since we don't have to stretch a long piece here, I won't have to pull real hard tension on this. So I'm going to put a post on that outer end near the water. I'm going to put a half post or a stub down in the ground, and then run a support post so I can pull on this post and pull the wire to the water posts. And then I'm going to take T-post in between, and then we're going to clip wire to it. And basically it's going to be hog wire. And the goats are running around having a good time.
Hey, babies.
And basically when you turn here, I'm going to dig another hole after I figure out my gate. I've got an 8-foot gate. I'll buy some hooks to hang it on, and then I want to put my post where that gate hangs. So I've got that area sealed off real well, since we will have occasionally goats here. If it was cattle, I wouldn't be that worried about it, but these goats, they're going to get bigger than this. But and then I will run a stripper wire from that post to this T-post. And so I've tried to line this up, and it's not exact science. I've lined it up by eye, since it's just basically a little connector. And so, as Denise was sharing with the video, this pond goes all the way around to the upper side of our property. So it's going to act as a barrier on this end. Occasionally this pond will get low when it gets dry, and if it does, I'll wade out and I'll actually add some T-posts, and I can put some wire out there. But for the most part, the pond stays full. And then we're going to take the existing cattle fence that we have up. It's been up for several years. I'm going to take wire and roll wire on top of this so that it will be goat proof on this section. And that way I'm not doing all 20 acres, but I'll have maybe 2 acres out here that the goats can get on and eat weeds down and stuff like that. So I've got these holes dug, and what I'm going to do is secure these posts, put them in the ground, cut these off, get me a post that I can put in between so that we can pull on it, and then I'll get wire. We'll start pulling. I'll put T-post down. We'll start pulling wire. All right. if we were really pulling a lot of wire and using a lot of tension, we would sack-creek this post. But since it's really a short stretch that we're just patching here,
It's just a divider fence.
I just buried it 3 foot.
I mean, it ain't necessarily to
Right,
keep them from getting out. It's just to separate them.
right. So this I just buried 3 foot and packing this clay dirt around it, and that'll give it a little bit to settle. And we're gonna put these bracer posts so what we do pull on it won't pull it, and then also give me a good post to hang my gate on. And so, like Eric Stumpy, that's what we call Eric Stumpy. We'll saw a little angle off on this post just to let it cinch and sit right there, and that'll give us something to pull against. And,
So we always get out here and do these projects like this. We have the golf carts and we're sitting around, we're watching. And for some reason, every time we get out here, I always start thinking about my dad and what he'd say and how things would be done. Hello, pretty girl. How's my little baby doing? But
You want to eat my hair, don't you?
he would be out here supervising with his hands on his hips and his hat on his straw hat on his head, and he would give us advice, wouldn't he, Danette?
Absolutely. Plenty of it.
At times we didn't want to take it, of course, but the older we get, the more we realize how good that advice was.
How much wisdom was in that
How
advice.
much wisdom was in that advice. And so as we sit here and watch our guys work, you can see them working right there. As we watch them work and help them, we're just going to reminisce about our dad and think of those great memories.
all right, well, we're gonna finish up. It's 97 degrees out here, and so this afternoon, what we got accomplished is the post in the ground. I've got the gate. We got an old gate that we're just going to use. So tomorrow or tonight, I'm probably going to shower, and I may go tonight by wire. We got 300 foot to put up along the fence that goes to other pasture, and then I probably got 100 feet to go this way that we just put up, and we'll put that wire up tomorrow. I got one more post to buy, and I can put my gate on, or latches for my gate, so I got to buy a few eye bolts and things like that for the gate, and then we'll hopefully get this project finished tomorrow morning.
Yep.
All right, so we'll talk to you tomorrow.
That's all for tonight.